Welcome back to Rimworld. Last episode we had a very weird episode, didn't we? Oh shit, the caravan's still out. I was about to say we sent out a caravan. They're still out there. They're not back yet. So we sent Alchemia to go and rescue Tara T. Those started starving on the way back, so we had to send Yankee Danky to go and rescue them with some backup food there. They're going to be home in 2.7... No, they're going to be home in like 1.3 days. Oh no, 2.5. Shit, sorry, my mistake. Because they have to pass through the mountain. Yeah, okay, understandable. In the meantime, we have Noblesse, who apparently dropped in a drop pod right on top of our farm, who are healing up, trying to get up to as much health as possible, obviously, so we can have as many colonists as possible. And hopefully she's not going to die. Is she okay? Yeah, she's good. Just got to refamiliarize myself very briefly. Igor has been having a lot of issues with the research. And thankfully, one of you have told me basically what to do with this one. So instead of researching successful cult, which is apparently something more for the long term, that's a repeatable study that I should be saving for later on, I need to instead work on an altar and give sermons as soon as possible to increase the cult-mindedness of our followers. That way the cult's going to be stronger and they're not at any risk of rebellion or anything like that. Now we also need a more long-term method of getting rid of the sanity loss. So I'm going to go back to the typewriter very briefly. It's going to take a very long time to research that there by the looks of it. And then, but before we do that, hang on. I've been putting this off. We need microelectronics. We need the electric research table. We need the multi-analyzer as well. That's just a must. But altar is more important to start off with here because obviously we are facing a big rebellion in terms of the cult destroying itself from the inside. So let's have a look and see what's happening. So Igor has major sanity loss. We could have her go mad. She's going on a fire starting spree. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why didn't I wait for the other people to get back first? Great question. Excuse me. I need you to put out some fires if you don't mind. Thank you. Okay, so she should definitely be able to beat Igor to the whole burning down the base thing. But this is a pretty good way for her to let off some catharsis, because firefighting is fairly... It's one of the lower risk breakdowns, to be honest with you, because as long as you can get there in time, as long as you keep a very close eye on what they're doing, you'd have to worry about it. Now, she should stop any minute now. Igor, my friend. Don't light fire to the generator. Igor. Oh my god. And unfortunately, again, this is the only way until we get typewriting that we can actually stop this major sanity loss from occurring. Why didn't I wait till we got the other colonists back? I don't know. I guess if we clear it if we do it like this and sort of micromanage it, then it's going to be a lot sooner for Igor to get back to work. There we go. That was really nothing to worry about there. I'm kind of glad I did that in hindsight. So these two are basically going to be out the count for a while because Igor still has muscle parasites as well. So having sanity loss basically means she can't move at all because her consciousness is going to be so low that she's essentially going to be in a coma. So she's going to have to rebuild the base after she went in a tantrum. And again, that's partially down to the fact that we're researching all this sort of occult stuff for our Rimworld colony. So where are you guys? So another 2.3 days. Shit. Not a big worry, but still a worry the fact that if we get a raid or something along those lines, we've only got Igor at this stage to help fight it off. This person could help, but do they even have a gun? You don't even have a gun. Let's grab you a rifle or something, friend. Oh, there is an OC defense pistol, which is a very, very powerful gun, as we've seen from experience. Okay, let's grab one of those. Thank God the Orion Court came over and dropped off so many guns for us to use against them. Right, so that's over. We can get rid of that. Maybe I should start work on the church itself. What do we think? If we're gonna finish altar research, I feel like we need to start working on that. Now, I can tell from the pixels... I can tell from the way this block is here that if we mine that out, we're going to unveil a cave or something along those lines. So, Igor, I'm going to send you off to go and uncover this, because maybe that's where we could build our church. Is it going to be big? Oh, it's actually nothing there. Shit. Well, that's a little bit disappointing. Okay. We will dig into the mountain, though. So, we'll dig from sort of this area outwards. And then we'll build a church in here, and that's where we'll hold our ceremonies and stuff. Or we suppose we could just build a temporary church? The issue is, if we get the agency or whatever turning up and they find the church or the demonic book or anything, we're going to be in trouble. So why don't we convert this room here into the church stroke demonic research center stroke blah, 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 blah. So let's do that instead. That's a real issue. Heatwave this early on. Yeah, I was kind of hoping we would be able to get our other boys back before the next sort of incident. Now, it could have been much, much worse. Let's be honest, a heatwave is fairly minor compared to something like a major raid or some of the Lovecraftian events. So this is okay. What can we do then? How's the base looking right now? Stars are wrong. I still don't know what that means. We won't worry about it too much. Oh, sacrifice is discouraged. Right, okay, sweet. Okay, but I'm glad I read that before we, you know, sacrificed a prisoner just because I could. Alright, let's get the rest of this base dealt with and turn this into our little church area then. And we're getting the power back on from where Igor had a tantrum beforehand and sort of destroyed most of the base. Should probably get noblesse cleaning as well, because it's a bit of a state. Just finish this off. Just finish this a little bit off, Igor. Come on. Don't be lazy. Where's that other chair going, though? Oh, it's going there. Prioritize working on that instead. No. Look. Prioritize working on dining chair. There we go. I want to be able to at least plan this out while Igor's in bed, if nothing else. What are you doing right now? Oh, shit, you need a schedule. Sorry, my mistake. Let's copy that and paste that one down, because that's a pretty decent schedule. So what I've done is, if they've got bonuses to resting, or if they've already had enough sleep, they can change over to anything, rather than being forced into just sleeping. So they could, you know, do some recreation, they could go and just sit around for a bit, they could continue sleeping. It's generally a much better idea just to give them a couple of extra hours there, free. So the surgeon is no longer incapable of walking. Nice, so they should be able to get there in no time now. 0.8 days. Yeah, I feel like that's sped up a little bit considering it was 2.3 days. We've only been playing for like, what feels like 5 minutes here. Right, what are you up to right now? Hey, do you want to actually go to sleep? Thank you. Right, so we need 2 more bedrooms, and we really need to start working on the mountain base. Like I said, the mountain base I feel is the safest strategy for the cult. Especially when we start working on the genetic stuff as well, because I feel like that would freak out just your average person. We'll convert this one into a guest house, and we'll convert this one into... more guest houses. I'll make it look a little bit nicer than just a big box as well. But this will be a really good guest house, I think. The heat wave is a little bit of a concern, but not too much to worry about right now. So we do have vents all across the base to try and equalize the temperature somewhat. So it shouldn't get too warm, especially as the cooler will, just by, you know, osmosis is the wrong word, help me. Just by the laws of thermodynamics, it will pass, obviously, the heat into the different rooms here, because that's just how heat works in this game. And every time they go in the fridge as well, it will cool the entire base down slightly. We could do, I suppose, just in case of future heat waves, and seeing as we're in permanent summer as well, a single cooler just to bring the overall ambient temperature down, even by a couple of degrees, wouldn't hurt too much. So when Igor's finished cooking... Oh, shit, we're completely out of food. So you know what? You carry on with that, and I was about to stop her there. Oh, no, wait, hang on. We got 17 meals in storage. Ignore me. Right, you do that one. I'll set research to a slightly lower priority in case until we've finished all the construction and things like that. So that's the machining table. Good, because we do have some mechanoid bodies just kicking around that we can't do anything with right now. All right, please don't fail. Thank you. Oh, shit, we need power in this room as well. So we could always move the generator over here. Probably not a bad plan, seeing as I think it makes the base look a bit more ugly, doesn't it? Yes, minus 20. Shit, okay. Get that out of there. So, build... Oh, shit, you can only build copy, though. It's very annoying that you can't reinstall the generator, but it doesn't matter too much. We'll put the generator in there along with any batteries that we'll get eventually. We'll wait till we've built the new one before we dismantle the old one. I generally always do that because I'm trying to conserve resources, but we don't really need to at this point, given the amount of ships that we've had landed in our base. We'll run a power cable just around this area here, generally. Do we do that? Do you think they should mine that out? I hope so. Right, that should be good. Igor's going to finish off the generator too. Is that connected? I mean, it is, but it's not. We've not got enough power. Grid excess of 146 watts. I guess we just don't have enough power for that one right now then. Fair enough. Okay, well, we'll go and get the other generator set up, then we should be good. Now, we've got solar panels. Hang on, did we not finish solar panels? Or am I going crazy? Oh, we did! Right, absolutely no reason we shouldn't get those. I mean, they'll be way more efficient, obviously, when we get the battery set. I mean, we should just get for a cheap wind turbine or something for now. Plenty of room for one. Yeah, let's put it here. And Igor, if you want to get to work... Oh, well, this person can deliver as well. Hang on, let's have Noblesse deliver before doing absolutely anything else. I'd rather her deliver than build, just because Igor's a better builder and won't waste resources. Right, that's going to keep things a little bit more smoothly, I think. The caravan should be getting back to base any second now, and then we can actually really start making some progress on our little cult here. So we can have Igor through researching, we can have, you know, a couple of them building up the church, we can have one doing the general maintenance, like the farms and things. This is going to be pretty great, and they're back, thank God for that. Okay, we need 5 bedrooms as soon as possible, because we've only got, what's that, we've only got 2 right now, one's for the outer things. We could have them share a room, I suppose. I feel like it's a little bit racially insensitive to sort of segregate them all to the same room, but I don't really care that much. Let's get rid of the plant for them. We'll install it into this room. Want this generator gone as soon as possible. You boys back and ready to help? Nice. Cooked cannibalism. Minus 15. Shit, I accidentally sent them off with one of the cannibalism meals. Oh, nice. They're actually bringing some berries back. We profited food out of that journey. Sweet. Okay, then. Igor's going to work on the meals. We've got Yankee Danky's immediately working on the farms. Now, you're the night owl, aren't you? I just got to get my head around all these colonists and sort of keep track of them. Tarity, I feel like you're going to be healthy and fine. So you, my friend, are going to need a name. Who have we got on our list? How about my good friend Insane Pickle, friend of the channel, and patron, of course, backer, friend by default because they're a patron. Now, we need to give your character a name, don't we? So let's, how do I rename characters? Am I going crazy? There we go. Tarity, you are now going to be called L-Sip? L-Kip? L-Kip? I'm going to say it's L-Kip, just for future reference. Excellent. I'm surprised we got 5 colonists this early on. Title is Glitter World Surgeon, so we really should have you being our main doctor then. So no other doctors or surgeons. You are surgeon number 1. That's a really great character. Look at this guy. Let's have you be against surgeon. Pretty good cook as well. Not great, but certainly not something worth prioritizing over. Got a high passion for construction, so although they're bad right now, in the long term they could be much, much better. So we'll have them do the simple tasks, like repair and deconstruct. Deliver resources by all means. We'll set that to 4, I suppose, as well. Yeah, that's good. L-Sip, you're not incredibly useful, I will admit. As it stands right now, you're not hugely useful. So we'll have delivering resources definitely a priority, cleaning as well. In fact, you're bad at everything. I actually don't have a dedicated job for you at all, because at least Alchemia is okay at crafting, or at least will be eventually. And stone cutting, especially. Stone cutting gives crafting experience, so, or at least it does with one of the mods. It used to in Rimworld, but then they took it out for some reason, which doesn't make sense to me, seeing as if you're spending all day crafting stone blocks out of raw materials, I imagine you would get more proficient at it. So I've got that mod back, so they're at least somewhat useful. Now, one of you gave me the really good tip that with traps, because traps are one use now ever since the last version of Rimworld, what we want to do is actually have it so that we have somebody constantly stone cutting and make traps out of stone cutting. So that's a really great idea, or the cut stones that we get out of that. Plus we'll also need it to obviously, you know, build up the church. So let's go ahead and have... Oh, shit, it keeps that... Oh, it keeps the bills. That's really, really good. I didn't expect that, I'll be honest with you. I don't know why. Okay, let's put that together and go ahead and finish the floor. My god, we've got so much to do. The windmill just needs building. So Igor, if you could go ahead and finish that one for me, I would be duly grateful. I might even get it to finish off all the cabling as well. What's up with you? Needs cooked cannibalism, hot, darkness, aid without a table, soaking wet and comfortable, low expectation, sure. So you need yourself some recreation there. Right, windmill is up and running. There we go, sweet, so that's something's powered. We will need to pave over this, or at least chop down the trees, or find a way to, just to prevent this area being blocked by plants. I mean, I don't really know what we should put there. Like, bamboo floors? Those seem cheap. Those seem really cheap and easy. How much bamboo are we getting per harvest, roughly? So let's take a look here. 42, shit. So, like, 3 bamboo plants are basically going to build all that floor for us. Damn, that seems a little bit powerful. Maybe a little bit OP. Alright, team, off we go then. Man, it's like a proper little colony we've got going on now. This looks pretty great. So what we want to do is alter some of the builds then before we get into things too much. So what we want to do is just set the marble blocks to immediately be dropped on the floor. Problem solved. What's the ingredients ready that we're looking like for this? We probably don't want to go too far for blocks. In fact, what I normally do, as you might have seen in the last series, what I'll generally do is create a smaller stockpile to have them haul things to. So urgently haul marble blocks so that we've always got some nearby ready for him to cut. But honestly, we've got so many kicking around that it doesn't matter too much at this stage of the game. The heat wave's over, which is incredible, so that was basically the only thing annoying our colonists. Igor Thrug needs recreation. Well, that's because we kept her up all night trying to build the windmill there, but our power seems to have been dealt with. Oh, shit. Someone needs to come and finish these floors. Hey, Igor, no, we need more bamboo? Really? Oh, we only have 1 harvest so far. That seems really odd that we've... Oh, did I accidentally cut it into wood? Shit. I bet we did, yeah, because that's at the top. Shit, what an idiot. Alright, that's my fault. Let's do until we have... No, let's just not do it. I didn't realize bamboo by itself had a use. I thought it required that extra step to refine it because it's such a fast-growing crop. I'm just a fool. Alright, a little bit of a shame there, but that's okay. So, Igor, if you want to just come and... let's mark these trees for an instant chopping down so we can actually... get some power from our damn windmill there. Why don't we just cut all the plants just to be completely sure that it's not being interfered with? Right, so we're just building the last bed now to keep all of our colonists at least relatively happy here. Now, you might as well just... Oh, my God, really? Construction botched? God damn it. One job I asked you to do, Yankee Danky. Okay, I won't... Well, look, kind friend, patron of the channel. I won't shout you too much, but by God, please, just finish the bed. Otherwise, everyone's going to be so pissed off they haven't got a decent place to sleep, right? You belong to... Noblesse, at least temporarily. No, stop sleeping in that friggin' sleeping. You've actually got a bed, you fool. Hang on. Yeah, no, you are allowed in. Hey, go sleep. There we go. Right, got it. Guess we just caught it on that weird moment where the bed wasn't quite initialized, I suppose. Alright, what are you up to then? Building the embrasures. This is good. So the kill box is doing okay. And then we want to get those stone traps like you guys suggested, because I feel like that's a really good idea. Now, apparently there's like a 0.5% chance of colonists setting it off, which isn't bad. That's a really, really rare chance. They don't do a huge amount of damage, not like a life-ending amount of damage. Something we will have to worry about, but it's not a big deal at all. So who hasn't got a gun? Eagle's got a gun. Kimia has a gun. Noblesse has a gun. Elsip has a gun. I'm calling you Elsip now, even though I said that I wasn't going to. Right, what's up with Igor? What's wrong? Why are you stressed? You are recreation starved and you're still upset that you ate a person. That's only going to last another 22 hours, and then Igor's going to be as right as rain, as good as new, you know, as easily forgotten about eating a human being. Right, how long till our ultra is done? Oh, our sanity's beginning to slip again. Shit. That's okay. Once we finish the ultra, we don't need to do any more sort of insanity-inducing research. Oh god, a boomalope's gone mad. That's the worst-case scenario. Keep your eye open for it, because that's pretty dangerous. Are you set to be aggressive? You're not. Congratulations, you're now set to being aggressive. Is everybody set to being aggressive? Now, apparently these things get their own laser weapons, so I might just have them flee from anything until we actually find out how to give them their own guns. Where's this boomalope, though? Oh, there it is. Right, keep a close eye on that man, because we will need to shoot him dead. Igor hasn't got to do much research anyway, so I'm not too worried about his sanity still dropping even further. Then we'll immediately start working on the typewriter. Hey, get ready. Open fire. Kill it dead. And it's raining as well, so even when it explodes, we should be okay. Oh my god, please. Who said these guns were overpowered? Oh, that was looking a bit worrying then. You might as well finish it off now while it's still raining. We could just shoot it, can't we? Fire it, boomalope. I don't really want to finish it off, because otherwise she's going to have to walk right up to it and blow herself to bits. Nice, good shot. Brilliant. You're a regular John Wayne. Okay, we should be good then. Thank you, Rain. So the reason Igor is so stressed out, and this is my own fault, I think I did actually acknowledge it last episode, but didn't actually do anything about it. Her needs are not getting fulfilled because of the muscle parasites. So rather than getting her 3 hours of... Even now, look at that. She's going to bed at fucking 6 o'clock. Really? So because she's got muscle parasites, she's not getting any recreation because she's spending all of her free time sleeping because of the tiredness that it's giving her. These muscle parasites are really killing us. Like, we haven't got another researcher, and without Igor through, like, with our half a day taking up of sleeping... It's really killing our efficiency here. Well, it's more than half a day taken up, unfortunately. Can be tended in 1.8 days. It doesn't show the progress through the disease either. I guess we've just got to wait and hope for the best. Is it just a luck-based roll whenever we tend it, maybe? I honestly don't know how these diseases work in terms of them disappearing. I thought maybe it's just random after a set period of time. But now I think about it, it does make sense that it would be on the treatment. So, we still haven't got the bamboo floor done, which is great. We should probably at least start work on the actual, the permanent base, I suppose. So, we'll start digging out a cave. I'll plan out, you know, different rooms and sort of, what's the best way to describe it? Alcoves and things. Now, around this area where there is deep water, would be the perfect place to build mills and things like that. Because the enemy can't move through deep water. So, they're going to have to move all the way around, like, the side of the cave here to actually get to anything. So, if we sort of dig out, I suppose around this area, can you even get on the map from where they are now? I think that's mostly deep water. No, look, they can't get through because the deep water cuts it off there as well. That's good to know. Unless they can walk through this deep water. I'm not entirely sure how it works. Alright, so I'm making everybody a new set of clothes, at least the humans, obviously. We're going to make Igor, Alchemia, and Noblesse here 3 pants, 3 adjusters, and 3 cowboy hats. Now, while I was looking through this list, this is incredible. We can make bone armor. I want everybody wearing bone armor. And we can also get them the bone masks as well. Oh, this is going to be so cool. Okay, who's our good crafter then? Did we even get a good crafter, or is it just a potential for... Yeah, so Alchemia has the potential to be a good crafter. Right, okay, so I'm going to get you actually making those clothes immediately, then let's prioritize that. We've got plenty of cloth, so there's no concern that we can actually make all of this. And then hopefully they'll switch over to that as well. We could always go hunting some animals for some animal leathers too. This is going to be kind of cool, I think. I'm interested to see what quality we can make to start off with. Poor quality? You know, it's better than nothing. Here, you go ahead and wear those. And that should get rid of the unhappy nudity. Nice. Okay. And we're going to get them all decked out. Now, how many bones have we got? We've only got 63. So we're going to have to go hunting either way. So we might as well prioritize... Oh, like rhino hide jackets would be insanely good. Who's our... Let's send you. Because I'm pretty sure you're pretty good at hunting, aren't you? Igor... Yeah, Noblesse has a passion for hunting. Why not? So let's send you. Let's send Igor Thrug. Because this will also keep Igor Thrug a little bit happier, seeing as she's not going to be researching, you know, demonic cults anymore. Right, you boys get over here. We'll set them to drafted hunt. Oh, no, I'll just manually designate the hippos, because of the rhinos, sorry. Because if the rhinos freak out, then we've really got something to worry about. So, let's bring you over here. No, we need a bit more range, I think. There we go, that'll do. Light them up, boys. Rhino revenge. Oh, Jesus. That was exactly the scenario I didn't want to happen. Get behind the sandbags. You boys also run and get behind the sandbags. Run and gun. I'm hoping the running gun will slow the rhinos down long enough for the other people to get here. Well, we're getting some rhino jackets, whether we like it, or we're going to die. Those are our options. Oh, careful, careful. If one of the bullets hits someone else, I feel like we're... Oh, there we go. Okay, that wasn't too bad at all. I was way more worried than we needed to be there. Sweet. That's going to be a shit ton of meat as well, on top of the glorious rhino hides. Let's go ahead and finish these boys off. Hang on, if we set it to drafted hunt, I think they do it automatically, don't they? Yeah, they do. Nice. We're going to finish off that boy as well. You go finish off that boy. Holy shit. We're going to be eating for days. So even with the 10 hours a day of work that Igor is doing, which might sound like a lot, but honestly, she's got most of the day to do whatever the fuck she wants, which in Rimworld is basically a waste of time. But for her, it's still not enough time to you know, fulfill the tiredness, to fulfill her recreation. It's really killing her here. We should be able to go back to this schedule after the cook cannibalism's expired, but for today, unfortunately, she's just going to have to take, or for today and tomorrow, she's going to have to take the rest of the day off, because... What if we just give it like 3 hours? 3 hours. Come on, Igor. Let's compromise here. Let's work together on this one. Right. That's a lot of rhino. I'm kind of hoping we can make ourselves some... Hopefully we should get plenty of bones out of that as well. I didn't even think about the bone aspect of things. We can get shit tons of meat, shit tons of bones, and more importantly, shit tons of rhino leather, which we can make ourselves some cool, I don't know, cool hats out of it. Maybe a nice bed. Oh man, another crashed colonist. Are you any good? Oh, shit. She's so good at intellectual. We've got ourselves a backup researcher. In fact, you might even be... Oh, my God. She's so much better than Igor at researching. Please save this person. Hospital bed? We haven't researched it yet. Shit. Well, of course we haven't researched it. We haven't researched anything. Okay. Let's go for... bed in the base. Let's go for a sleeping spot next to it temporarily until the bed is built. Let's also get a dresser in here to increase with comfort, naturally. Let's go for... Oh, shit, hang on. End tables need to be placed at the end of the bed, which doesn't make any damn sense. Okay, I get it. They're called end tables. But how many of you have a table at the end of your bed rather than at the side of it? I'll fight Tynan on this one, who I think is the lead developer of Rimworld. I will fight him on this one. Doesn't make any damn sense. Right, the only downside to obviously putting an end table next to that as well is it's going to block off most of this damn room. Ugh. Okay, furniture plus one, I'm relying on you here. End tables, look at this. Makes freaking sense. We could even just put it there and have them all share the same one. What about the dresser? I wonder if they stack. If not, we've got ourselves 3 dressers. It's going to be the most comfortable room anyone's ever had. And it's also a temporary church, but it's now a temporary hospital on top of that. Okay, so you are a builder, so come and build this. You are the savior of fallen humans, so we're going to change that to medical. We're going to find wherever that incredible researcher is. Where the fuck did she go? There she is. Oh my god, she's miles away. Shepherd Finn, I'm gonna rescue you. Oh, that was it. Shepherd Finn has joined a group after being rescued. We just had to pick her up. Oh, she's still bleeding to death though. Right. Oh, sweet. That's incredible. I was kind of expecting, given how lucky we'd got. Wait, we tamed a black cat? Stray cat has wandered into your territory. This particular feline has decided to join you. Now, black cats are traditionally a sign of bad luck. They're a bad omen. Seeing as this is obviously H.P. Lovecraft, seeing as this is all about bad omens and madness and insanity and such things, feel like we should slaughter this cat. I'm not going to, because I'm a kind and just person. I feel like maybe killing the cat would be even worse luck. Welcome home, Shelly the cat. Not a fan of that. Although, it might be bonded with Igor, which would make her happier. What is it, Animals tab? No master yet. Oh, right, we need to tame it. Right, tame the damn cat. Igor, if you want a cat, you have to look after it. You have to feed it. You have to train it and care for it. This is your cat. Oh, medical emergency. Come on, get her back. Come on. She was fine a second ago. She had 8 hours before she died. You're telling me it took you 8 hours to bring her back here? Death in 3 hours. Right, okay. So, who's our best doctor? It is the legendary L-Zip. Okay, get to work. Already doing it. Tending. Thank you, thank you. It's going to use the best medicine on it. I absolutely approve. 100% fine. Because this person is the greatest researcher I've seen. Well, that's not true. But they're a very good researcher anyway. Okay, that's like quality 100%. They're going to be absolutely fine. That way, Igor Thrug back in action. Because they don't have to research anymore. Igor, you are off the research table, my friend. Oh, God, off the research table? That sounds really bad. Oh, and they've got a passion for it. Man, they're like the best fabricator we've ever had. They've got a passion for growing plants as well. Oh, okay, well, it's passion for it, but not very skilled at it, so we'll make that lower in the list. Yeah, same with that one. And you get the sort of default experience. Oh, they're also a pretty decent doctor. That's not bad. Okay, fair enough then. Maintain that, not relevant. Probably ever, but for a long time anyway. You don't need to be the doctor. You only need one good doctor unless we've got a massive colony, and that's obviously not the case right now. You go through, cooking some meals, because we are completely out. Yeah, if you want to do that as soon as possible, Igor, for God's sake, you're cooking some fine meals in bulk, rather than, you know, any meals whatsoever. Damn, I never thought about the actual food consumption that this base is going to have now. Igor through might just be relegated to full-time cook. Okay, not a good sign. Some sort of psychic wave has swept over the landscape. Your colonists are okay, but it seems many monkeys in the area have been driven insane. Oh god. Oh shit, I thought that was there's three monkeys? Oh, the spiders have come out. That's kind of cool. Oh shit, no, that is a lot of monkeys. That is a fucking shit ton of monkeys. Alright, squad. Is the kill box ready? Not even remotely close. That's not even a kill box. That's just a sort of kill building, because they can just move right around it. Okay, Igor, I know you want to sleep, but you need to squad up. Alchemia, you need to squad up as well. Noblesse, you also need to squad up. Get ready to fight off a horde of monkeys. At least we can get some nice monkey meat, I suppose. What the fuck are they? Here they come. The numbers will count for nothing. That's one down. Only another 6 more monkeys to go on speed 1. We've got 5 more monkeys moving in. Now, I've just set it so I feel like Alchemia can probably deal with it by himself. I feel like it was unnecessary to probably draft every... Okay, I changed my mind. Come and help. I feel like we're going to get our eyes closed. Where are the monkeys going? Hey, don't touch that cat. That's Igor's cat. She'll be devastated. Don't shoot him either. Oh my god, get out of the way of those bullets, for fuck's sake. Run. Run and gun. Shoot the other monkey as well. Nice, multitasking. I like it. Come outside. Stop shooting at the fucking colonists. Run, 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 run. Okay. Oh god, there was actually a lot more monkeys. They're all here. Come on, kill it. Okay, there we go. We're good. Whew, that was a little bit worrying. If we set ourselves to drafted hunt, they should finish off the last of the monkeys as well. And we've got a solar flare. Perfect time to do a shit ton of research, I suppose. And another one. Wow. A paramedic named Nick calls for you from nearby. He's being chased by lost soldiers from the 4th Infantry Division. Okay, so literally like a couple of seconds have passed. Genuinely. All I did was plan out the start of the church, the hidden church. Shepherd Finn, are you healthy enough to start researching? For God's sake, we need someone to do for research right now. Welcome aboard, Nick. Oh, an even better doctor than Shepherd Finn. Nice, okay. You are gone as well then, so what are you up to now? You're 9 out of 20. Holy shit, and you're really good with animals too? Man, look at all his passions as well. Oh, this dude is so good, hang on. Good with animals, okay with plants, passion for cooking, passion for construction, good at melee, good at medical. Nice, okay. Let's have you... take all of these skills then. You can also have just the sort of generic, I mean, if you want to, yeah, fine, by all means. You know what? 6 out of 20 harvesting, along with a passion for it, absolutely go mad. And I'll also set minor tasks in those ones, just so he's got something to do. Minor in construction too, so you know what? Go for it. Oh, sorry, major passion in construction there, so go for that one too. You know what? If we're really that desperate for meals and Eagle Thrug is out of business and you've got nothing else to do, go for it. Right, you need to get back to base. You've got no clothes. What happened to your clothes? You got 5 beer, but no clothes. I think I know exactly what happened then. Okay, we're going to need a squad. Eagle looks like a fucking badass. Look at this. She got a duster on and a skull coat. A duster on and a skull coat, a skull mask, and a nice coat. Okay, right, in that case, let's get our shooty boys. Who would win? 2 soldiers or 3 shooty boys. Bring them together. Nick, go grab yourself a gun. I was going to put on some clothes first. Yeah, whatever. Okay, put on some clothes. There we go. There's the raid. Apparently we're fighting some soldiers. Do you not want to wear pants? Oh, cloth pants. Good, right, yeah. Go grab that gun as well. If you want to stay in this base, you've got to earn your keep. By which I mean, fight off the actual raid that you've bought here. What type of soldiers are they? Oh, they're just like actual World War II soldiers. What happened? Oh, this dude's really good as well. If we could take him out, I'll absolutely have him on our side. Oh, what about this dude? Okay, not terrible, but okay. He's got artists, which we actually don't have. Nobody's artistic in the base, so that wouldn't be too bad either. And we should probably strip them, see what they've got in terms of gear. You guys might want to move over a little bit, seeing as you've got the best guns. There we go. Right, open fire. Kill them dead. Okay, I didn't want you to actually kill them dead, for fuck's sake. I was going to say we'll strip them, see what gear they've got, but no, we'll actually kill them dead. Go on, chase him down. See if we can wing him. Headshot. Ooh, God, Igor took a bullet then. Where was that? Shot in the leg, and Noblesse shot in the leg. Okay, that's fine. That's like the best place to get shot. Besides being, you know, obviously not at all. Old-fashioned rifle? Why are there like World War II soldiers here? That's very strange. Okay. And is it worth stripping them for their gear? Titanium infantry helmet. Done. Strip this man. Strip these men. Strip these men's. Agatha Shepherd Finn, you shall now be known as L Ring, as suggested by Sidini. There we go. Perfect. And that is your name, Nick. No longer will you be Nick. You, my friend, will be, if I can find your bio tab, no more Nick. There is only Dave, as suggested by Shako. There we go. Perfect. I like this. This is a good squad we've got going on right now. We've got a huge base. I really need to sort of prioritize changing their work jobs as well. Probably do that between episodes. Make sure it's as decently set up as it possibly can be at this point. Why are you working? It's freaking 10 o'clock. Go to bed. And that'll do for today. Thank you for watching. Look at this colony. Look upon it in despair. We got 2 new people, alongside bringing back the old people as well. We haven't lost anyone yet. We might even need to crank the difficulty. Maybe I'm speaking too soon. But there's always a possibility we could crank up the difficulty and make things a little harder on ourselves, because we seem to be settling into quite a comfortable little colony here. We haven't got to worry about the cult things quite yet, but that is something we need to work out later on. Whenever L-Ring is up and ready to research, then we should be good with that. Maybe she can't. I've not actually thought about that. We'll wait and see. Anyway, thank you for watching. Shout out to my insane tier patrons: Big Dick Timmy, Sean Thornton, Zachary Harris, Harik, Lucas Holting, Haydog, Crosis, Gabriel Vanders, Jocelyn Dean Tesla, Michael Mullen, Logan Thorne, Conspiracy, James Ogilvie, Escape, Jackson Women, and Tyler Birch for their support on the insane tiers. Then a big shout out to Nathaniel Limburg, Brandon Mintoniak, Necrophilan, Felix Deal, Princess Ugly the Dragon, Nick, Noble S, Quet Latchley, Zareven, Facundo Vasquez, Paul Master, and Predator Augustus, Jack Allen, Chancellor Sheev Palpatine. I'm the Lizard King. Oh, my Patreon list says Channeler Sheev Palpatine, so that's what you are now. I'm the Lizard King, Johan and Thomas, Joran DeVries, Euphrates, Duncan 2 and 7, Jordan Campbell, Asro, Sidini, Joseph Beer, and Chris. Thank you all for your support. If you are a patron, please send me your name for the series, and of course I will add it, and once we are through the Patreon list, then I'll open it to you guys in the comment section below. There's only one more name left on my Patreon list, actually. So, maybe the comments can have it soon. See you then.